Right, coming to the United States, you walk into the gym, when you can see the connection, it's got nothing to do with how big you are, how strong you are. When you see that someone else has put time, effort into what they are doing in that gym,
you respect it.
You have respect for them. Now all of a sudden, there's a brotherhood without even creating one.
100%.
Right,
and you know the work that, just by default, you know the work that goes into what they
Yeah.
look like and how they've been performing, because they have to put that discipline and that effort into it.
And it's the one part, I think sports transcends this, but specifically gym, bodybuilding, weight training, it transcends it in a way that is absolutely mind-blowing to me. I'm gonna share a short story. Right, so 1975, they have the Mr. Olympia contest. Right, Mr. Olympia contest is held in South Africa, Pretoria, South Africa, in the middle of apartheid. Right, which means black segregation, blacks don't have the right to vote. It's a completely separate cordon of society.
Okay.
Now, take note. Your first Mr. Olympia was I think it's Larry Holmes. First Mr. Olympia was a white guy called Larry, from the United States, and then it was Sergio Oliva from Cuba. Okay, he dominated for 3 years. So when they came down, right, we had bodybuilders. There was Albert Beckles, there was Serge Nubret, there was Robbie Robinson. Black guys, one's from France, one's from Jamaica, one's from the United States. Mm-hmm. They all come to South Africa. When they came on the same flights, they stayed in the same hotels, they ate in the same restaurants, they were treated exactly the same. Not because it was the Mr. Olympia, because regardless of the racial tensions that were separated, when that person walked in and they had that status of having developed themselves to be now an Olympian athlete, an Olympia athlete walking into South Africa, all of a sudden, that Mr. Olympia contest, there was no racial tension.
It's crazy.
It was insane. So now you walk into the main Mr. Olympia stage, right? So you've got Lou Ferrigno, Serge Nubret, right? Black guy, amazing physique, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Top three, that was the top three in the Mr. Olympia heavyweight class. Arnold Schwarzenegger won. Serge Nubret came second, Lou Ferrigno came third.
Wow.
Right. Nobody said a word, and he was celebrated regardless.
Yeah.
That is a perfect example.
It's great.
It's like going to North Korea.
Yeah. And
walking into North Korea and being the exact opposite of what they're going, and then all of a sudden everyone there's utmost respect for you. That is what working in a gym, working in a physique, it transcends hatred, it transcends racial tensions, cultural tensions, because you find a commonality between each other that transcends any type of hate that you could imagine, because you realize that regardless of that person's economic status, racial status, cultural status, religious status, they are working for something that you're working for, and regardless, 200 pounds to him is 200 pounds to me. And it's probably the most beautiful thing that I find bodybuilding, weightlifting, strongman, anything related to gym work comes in, because it transcends everything.